You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast.
It's your main man, I'm beat.
Ill Ran is back.
DJ, the DJ, what up, dog?
J.A. to the Y Young.
J Young, if you slow.
Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Yeah, it's the Yeah, I Said It podcast, episode number 141. Ill Ran is back.
DJ, the DJ, what up, dog?
J.A. to the Y Young. J
Young,
Young, if you slow.
Yeah, man, and we're back at it, man. The Yeah, I Said It podcast, doing the 2020 thing, coming in strong, or trying to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Making it do what it does. Call in at 601-641-9474. That's 601-641-9474.
Can I say fo?
For sure.
We got to get that part together.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we back at it, sitting
Like
in
a
here
crack addict.
3 deep at the moment, man, trying to see if the fourth is going to slide through.
Right.
But, man, this weather, we got hit with this good old rainstorm this last day.
Look like a monsoon out there.
For sure, man. It was ugly all the way over here, man.
Yeah, we got that sideways joint going on right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, that was crazy because it started raining early this morning, I believe, man.
Right.
But it was real light, so I got moved around a little bit and everything, man. I didn't hit nothing, but as soon as I posted it back up at the house, man, it sounded bad out there.
Yeah. You know, the office down the street from here, lights went out a couple of times.
It was that bad?
Yeah, lights went out, and then lights finally went out again at like 4 o'clock. Man, I just left. I left.
Damn.
That was a
I
sign
must've-
for me. I got up and left.
Yeah, I must have dodged all of that, man, because I didn't see it. Unless it, nah, yeah, because around 4 o'clock, I wasn't even at the crib. I had just left.
Something wrong. The whole street was out. The whole little street I was on. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I saw on the weather. I checked the weather on my phone. And I saw that it was supposed to be sunny on Tuesday or whatever, and then it was supposed to start getting rain
Yeah.
the rest of the
Today.
week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that day, I'm at the crib. No, Monday night, I'm at the crib. The wife calls, say, I want some barbecue. Say less. I already knew the weather was gonna be right, man.
Yeah.
I ain't get out there early like I should have, but I still got out there. I ain't get out there till like 10 something, man. Put that I got that fire going. No. This nigga, man.
Yeah.
But I got out there, got that fire going, man.
Shout out to the youngest on.
Yeah.
And I had some ribs. I had to pull out a bunch of meat to out of the freezer
Right.
to thaw it out. So I had some ribs. I threw the ribs on, man, and
That's touchy, man.
Yeah.
I got them ribs on there. Sat down for a minute. Had my brisket, because yes, I did have a brisket.
Of course you did.
It's Texas,
Man, I had
It's
the
only
thing
right,
seasoned up, man, and put it to the side because I was doing it piece by piece. So I was getting that going, and then I was going to go put the brisket on, man. I went and sat down for a second, man. Went out to check my barbecue about 2 hours in. No brisket.
No brisket.
I forgot to put the brisket on.
Oh, no.
I was like, man, I went out there and looked and saw that thing was empty. Now, I had the ribs on, but I forgot all about the brisket, man. I'm thinking I'm cooking.
Yeah.
I'm going, set it and forget it.
Yeah, you forgot it, all right?
Yeah, I forgot it.
You
I
forgot to
set it in the refrigerator and forgot it.
Yeah.
But I got it on, man. And I hadn't even tasted it because I pulled it off. It might have been like 2 or 3 in the morning. I left it on a little longer than I wanted to because it wasn't as big of a brisket from what I've usually put on.
You usually do a 10 pound?
Man, I really don't even know. But this one I had was probably around 10. So I'm thinking I did usually 12,
Okay.
12, 13, something like that.
Right.
But the wife said it's good.
Yeah.
I might find out later on, man, if I feel like cutting on that thing. But I was
I
like,
think
man,
I'm gonna find out. You gonna see?
I wanted to make my mark. I wanted to be, hit that success point again.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure because I know I left it on there longer than I needed to. And I was like, man, I'm expecting 12 hours or more.
Right.
How'd the ribs come out?
They came out good.
Yeah.
The ribs, great.
That's all you did was ribs and brisket?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're a real barbecue.
Yep. I mean,
Yeah,
I did have some sausage.
You gotta put some boudin on it, John, man.
And some links on that, huh?
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I guess I could.
Some sausage.
I'll get sausage if somebody wants to make a run to the meat market. But
Yeah.
I don't want to go
This
to
is
Fiesta
getting
and buy
spicy.
Oh, I understand.
This is getting spicy.
it. We try to keep it right, man. Golly. Trying, shoot.
I'm just having fun, man. I'm just having fun.
Yeah, so I got that done, man. I did it again. So that's how my week is starting.
Yeah. Are you competitive with your barbecue, or you just like, no, I do what I do and I don't care what y'all do?
I'm not really competitive,
Right.
but just enough. Like I'm not gonna try to qualify my style of cooking barbecue versus somebody else's.
Right.
But if it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
I'm going for good.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you barbecue, Jay?
I can. I don't do it very often. But, yeah, I can. I can do my little 1-2.
Oh yeah.
That's how you got baby.
No, Jamal got the once he got his grill. He
Jamal, he competitive with it.
Yeah.
Like
Jamal didn't even cook in the house no more.
he's serious with it, man. He part of some little barbecue, I don't know, some barbecue group or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I went out to Pasadena with him one time, some little gathering they was having. I had fun. I had fun. Like
It's
with
hard
it,
to not
though.
have fun at those type of things.
Yeah, he with it. I seen him get drunk. I've only seen him get drunk twice. And that was the second time, man. That dude's a jackass when he gets drunk, man.
Don't you hate them guys,
Yeah,
man?
he's a jackass, man.
You're a good guy. Shout out to Jamal.
Yeah, shout out.
He's a jack.
But he's a jackass
That's
when
funny.
he gets drunk. Man, high Jamal is better than drunk Jamal.
I guess that's a good way to put it then, huh?
Off weed, though. As far as I know. It's just weed. This is not none of that other stuff.
Well,
It's,
there's that.
you know,
Disclaimer.
little whatever rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something just happened with one of them little dudes.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember.
With
what.
one of them lils.
Yeah, it'll come back to
Yeah.
me and we'll bring it back full circle.
So what been up? DJ to DJ.
Oh man, I just been out of work. Had my daughter this weekend. She was at the house chilling, doing her thing. And watching your kids grow up it's a wonderful thing. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Her personality come out, and she got so many of my ways. Like she be giving people hell, I'll be just laughing. Like, yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Said the wrong thing. But like, yeah, man, everything's been good. Family around,
Yeah.
so just doing that. You know, check on mom. My brother was down here this weekend. And I mean, it's crazy because he lives right in Galveston, but I probably only see him maybe 3 or 4 times a year. Like, just to
Be like that.
yeah,
though.
it just be like
It
that.
be like that.
So he was out here, so I got to chill with him too, and finish up some work. We were working at Humble this weekend. And actually, I had my son working with me too, so he was down here. So he went to work with me on Saturday, and then I dropped him off to go from working with me to his job, pick baby girl up, and he was just kicking it. That's it, man. Just kind of relax. Didn't watch any football because football season ended for me the week before.
Yeah, somebody was asking me the other day, hey man, I don't care, man. Like I'm a watch, but I don't care.
Yeah, it's no emotional attachment. It's just like, it's just a formality.
I didn't even know any Kansas City fans before the last couple of years.
I never know the fans of these teams.
I work with them. I work like the company I work at is based out of Kansas City.
Okay.
So we have quite a few people from Kansas City in the
Right.
office. So yeah, they pretty crunk about it.
Yeah, they should be.
Right.
But for me, nah.
These other people, like, is what I don't understand. Like, all these, like, people who live here, who've never been to Kansas City, and then they just pop up and be like, yeah, I'm a fan of this team. This is my squad.
Yeah, I'll just turn that mic down.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's the thing that throws me off about it. But other than that, root for who you root for. I think they just, whoever gets hot and they like that, I think that's who they run with.
Of course.
I'm sorry, DJ. I know you was
You
talking.
good?
You was in the middle. I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. My apologies.
Don't let it
Why
happen
you being
again.
so formal, man?
No,
Yeah, I
because
said it show.
I know, but I don't want
Talking
to
like we in Britain or something.
disrespect my peoples, man. Like, he was talking, and I took a
Man,
call.
we figure if you took a call right now, you
Right.
needed to take that call.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yeah.
like you was just answering
Yeah.
what they calling people?
a telemarketer.
Yeah, telemarketer. I
Yeah.
was about to call it an infomercial. Infomercials don't call
They
people.
want an instant thought caller.
No, heck no.
Right.
We know. It's
That's a
out.
text thing.
That's out.
Text message on the inbox. Slide in them DMs.
Say, man, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about, man.
Yes,
Let's
we
get
do.
to it.
Yes, we do.
And excuse this cough, man.
Nah, this weather doing it, man.
This has been this little dry
This
cough.
weather
so.
doing it, man.
Hold on, man. Let me pause for the calls.
Pause for the cause.
Yeah, man. So what we gonna chop it up about?
So, I'm in here with two big Eminem fans.
Yes,
Eminem dropped the project.
he
Yes,
did.
he did.
I want you guys' thoughts.
I want to say something about the Out of Nowhere project. Is that a thing now?
I like it.
Beyonce made the thing.
I like it. But only the bigger artists can really pull it off.
Right.
Eminem is definitely of that caliber.
Certainly.
I had a road trip Friday morning too, so I woke up to a pleasant surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think, did I text y'all?
Yeah.
I texted.
yeah.
and
That's how I found out about it.
DJ was like, I already been listening. So I was like, dang,
I was-
DJ, you weren't gonna tell us?
Now, like, I was sitting down and I was going through it, so I was having, like, that,
Right.
And so, I didn't want to break it up.
Right.
And then, like, so when the message came in, I was like, okay, my bad. Like, I felt bad. But I was going,
3/4 of the way through the album already.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so I had a road trip. I got up early and got on the road, and yeah, man, I had my Eminem to hold me down, man.
I had to wait another day
Ooh,
why is that?
because I don't use Spotify
why not?
because I was already using Google Play.
Okay, explain. Like, what are they delayed?
Apparently so. That
It's too
And I
many.
think
It's
that's
too
the
many
se-
ways to hear music to
Yeah.
ever be delayed.
Yeah, right.
yeah that. Whoa. What are you doing over there?
What?
Oh, okay. Because it sounded like you was just co-signing just to be co-signing over there. Like, yeah. Take that.
I kind of was.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, because it is.
Jay, stop it. Now I'm just saying, like, I found out that I could stream music through an app that I'm already using. I'm already accustomed to. So I didn't add Spotify to it. I didn't add Tidal. Like, I already got this, so I'm paying for it.
YouTube is free.
I didn't check YouTube.
Yeah, it's always.
Would
there.
it been on? Would it have been on
Always.
Yes,
YouTube
absolutely.
immediately?
Absolutely.
Because even if they don't, somebody's gonna put it
Yeah.
on there. Like, it's
I've seen my own personal music pop up on YouTube before anywhere else.
Really?
Like when we dropped Friends, It was on YouTube. I seen it on YouTube before anywhere. I'm not talking about the video. I'm talking about the actual audio.
Yeah.
We saw it. I saw it on YouTube before I even saw it on streaming
I know
platforms.
the distributor, if I'm not mistaken, puts a audio version out.
Yeah.
Because I've seen my music on there too, but I never checked for it, like right when it's supposed to drop to see if it's out. But yeah, I didn't, and I didn't see the message till I'm walking into the building at work, so I wasn't gonna be able to listen to it anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
But that dropping music out of nowhere, I like the surprise.
Me
Right.
too.
I do too.
I like that because it kind of, the anticipation isn't necessary now because
Right.
everything is automatic anyway. I don't have to go look for it, go to the store, or nothing like that. It's
Right.
it's gonna be automatic anyway, so I don't really need to anticipate it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like you're a big enough artist. Well, even if you're not a big artist, you just drop the music because who it caters to, they're gonna find it, and who it doesn't, it's gonna be
Right,
in the wind, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
right. So at that time, it doesn't really matter. You don't need to put a bunch of marketing dollars on it. You just
So-
need to have it.
So when you checked it out, what'd you think?
I think it's classic Eminem, man. I think he's doing what the next stage of Eminem would be.
Yeah.
Like Kamikaze, all the music that he's been doing, featuring whatever on the last couple of years, man, it's been hard.
Yeah.
Now I heard, actually I saw somebody post that the question was, is it possible for somebody to be a good lyricist and still not be jamming? And
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
obviously in response to the Eminem project, and a lot of people that posted on there agreed with him that Eminem can go hard lyrically all day long and still not be jamming. So that being said, it was like I think, and I always have to explain to certain people when I talk about music, they talk about ride music, 'cause I had the same shit that we've been hearing from other people
Right.
pop up in conversation with the Eminem thing. It's like, man, you don't get in the car, nobody gets in the car and plays Eminem. And I'm like, Eminem fans do.
Right.
Like, if you're not a fan, you're not.
Right.
But they couldn't believe it. But you know, niggas only know they circle, so they know what
Right.
they're used to.
Right.
So I showed them my recents. I was like, this is the type of stuff I listen to. So now you gotta, you talking about, so you ain't listening to Roddy Ricch. No.
Right. Not at all.
And I like Roddy Ricch. I like the music is jamming.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch
But
is
do I
good
ever-
at what he does.
Yeah, he's very good at what he does.
Yes.
But do I
Yes.
ever want to hear Roddy Ricch? Nah, I don't. I wouldn't miss it. I don't turn them off either though.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't miss it.
I've never in my life turned on a Migos song, ever.
No.
See, I can agree.
But you never have to with the
Right.
Like, if you turn the radio on, like you can't get away from it.
I can agree with some of the stuff they say, like as far as like Eminem being like lyrical and not jamming, because it has
Whoa.
been some stuff that he's put out. He was going hard, but it just wasn't jamming.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Agreed.
the case with this
Agreed.
album though. This album to me was jamming.
Right.
The album was the
prob-
thing jam.
The
You know what
problem
I'm
I
saying?
think that he had with it, and other people might have with it, is that it's a lot of words to digest, and the music isn't necessarily what it doesn't fit all the way.
Doesn't fit what?
Whatever's popular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like you know, a lot of people are kind of molded and pushed to like a certain style.
Yeah.
I could say that he doesn't get Dre's most soulful beats.
He never has though.
No.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't get Dre's most, like the sound that, like he doesn't get Chronic beats or Chronic-esque beats or.
Right.
But would you want to hear him on that?
No, but I'm saying when you think of Dre on production, that's what you think.
How much did Dre produce on
It's
this?
them kind of beats. I'm not talking about this particular project.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just
I was
talking
gonna
about
say,
in
man,
general.
I know he did
with him being
something,
Dre's artist. You know,
But you know, Dre falls out of the mix almost instantly after the first album or two.
yeah.
And pause for just 1 second.
Eminem, man, when I heard the album, when I saw it, I was geeked up about it. The first thing I loved was the title. Music
Yeah.
to be murdered by.
Yeah.
Because what's always cool is when you name the album, then you name the artist. That's where it's always gone. Blueprint, Jay-Z,
Yeah.
right? So it's music to be murdered by Eminem. Like I think that's clever. He started out with a bar. He hit you with a double from just the album title. And then intro's hard. The song with Young M.A., I think he did his thing. I'm not a fan of Young M.A. at all. If she never raps again, it'll be soon enough. Like
Really?
She could retire. Like she's the most overrated female rapper since.
Woo-wee. There's the I said it moment.
I'm telling you.
What? Missy? The Missy kind of.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is she
Nah.
really not that? Like, you know what I mean? Like when I pay attention, like
I'm gonna have to tell
she
you
got
relax.
a whole lot of.
You gotta relax.
It's a lot of moving parts, you know. Like
Yeah.
Missy does a lot of things that we like
Missy
right?
is a legend.
She is.
Okay.
Again,
But is
you
she a
could be
great
a
rapper
legend.
though?
No, she's not
Listen,
a great rapper.
listen. It's like this. Are you a legend because of timing, or are you a legend because of rhyming?
She's definitely not a legend because of rhyming.
Right.
It's like you said, a bunch of moving parts.
Yeah.
She can do a lot of things.
She's a songwriter. You know what I mean? She can arrange. She can produce.
She can
Like
sing.
she can dance. She can do it all. She has the. But like as a rapper,
She can do
stop.
everything but rap.
She can rap.
I'm
She
not
has
saying she
ability to
can't rap, dog. But
she could rap. She could do the. She's just
Yeah.
not a great writer as it pertains to writing raps. So yeah, I'm good on Young M.A. So, but the internet loved it though. Twitter was like all ablaze about Young M.A.
Yeah.
But I was like, we can skip that.
It was cool.
Yeah,
That's what I thought when I
was
heard
cool.
it. I was like, it was
very
cool. It was cool.
meh.
That's exactly
He had a
what I
meh
said.
verse.
Yeah.
Golly.
And then so who was it last? Was that you last week talking about the thing with Martin Luther King?
Yeah.
Because then he comes right on the song and talks about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Royce. Yeah. Doing that Royce thing.
Doing what Royce does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Racing.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the most he's ever been featured on the Eminem album.
I noticed
correct?
that too. I've noticed it.
Yeah.
2?
3.
Three.
Three?
He was on it 3 times. Yeah.
And was doing his stuff this way every time. Like,
You're right. I don't think he's ever been on it more than once.
yeah.
Been on a feature with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they got 3 of them jumps, so
Yep.
that was good.
Yeah.
Black Thought.
King Crooked.
I was glad to see that, man.
Yeah.
But Black Thought's been kind of forcing you to pay attention to him over the last
Yeah,
couple
man.
years. Like
And some stuff too.
Yes.
Because that verse on here is super
Yeah.
hard.
he's never not.
Yeah. King Crooked Joel
Yeah.
did that thing with the
That thing they
with
did.
the Joe Button-less Slaughterhouse.
How do you feel about that?
I mean,
I was gonna ask y'all that.
I feel indifferent. I don't care that he's not there because he doesn't want to work with Shady. Like, he's explicitly said it. So it's like, okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, now I don't know if this was a meme and I hadn't followed up on it, but we're gonna put this out there like it's official. And I'm gonna research it after I say it though. There's a tweet from Lupe that says, Joe, let me take your spot
Yep.
in Slaughterhouse.
Saw it.
What you think about that?
I don't think it'll work.
Really?
No.
Why not?
I think Lupe could force it, but I don't think that's where he is with Joel and Crooked being so street oriented.
Okay.
Like I don't think Lupe
I get what you're saying. Okay.
even if
I get what
if
you're
he
saying.
can authentically do it, I don't think it'll be accepted.
I get what you're saying.
But is Joe street?
Joe always had a street vibe and a street edge to his music.
yes. I agree.
Yeah, but like,
His story is different. It's still street. His story is different.
right.
Lupe never gave you street.
Nah, he did.
He gave you narration.
Especially early Lupe. Early Lupe definitely gave you street.
How early you talking?
I'm talking about before before what's that, Food and Liquor? Before that album. Before his very first album, when you was just hearing mixtape cuts and stuff.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
I know I had some mixtape cuts.
Yeah, he was.
But
giving
I
you
also
street.
know, I know that. I know that. But his foundation isn't built on that. His fan base isn't built on that.
See, when people first, I think when the masses first really heard Lupe, it was Kick Push.
Yeah.
It's official. He did tweet that. Yo, at Joe Budden,
was doing
let me
street-
get your slaughterhouse spot.
I agree with what you're saying, Rand, but the fan in me, I mean, I've gone on record and said how I felt about Lupe.
Oh, he undoubtedly can hang with everybody.
No, he's better than them.
Now, I
With
was
the
trying to
exception
say
of
he's
maybe
in the mix.
Royce. With the
Hold
exception
on,
of Royce,
hold on. You said what?
he's better than Crooked and Joel.
You're not gonna do this.
We are going to do this. We are
No.
going to do this.
That's blasphemous.
That's not blasphemous. That is not blasphemous.
He's not.
So
Hold
man,
on,
what's
hold on, hold on.
blasphemous is Rand Dog keeps sniffing on me.
After you keep saying foolishness, I don't blame him.
That is not
He got to check you
foolishness.
out and see if you're okay.
That is not foolishness.
He like, let me see if
So-
something's wrong
so-
with this man.
So you don't think Lupe?
Not better. We not like that. See, the better is the operative word in that sentence, meaning that this person is clearly above. There's no conversation. He's better than, and that's what I'm not. No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Not better than.
You have
if
your-
you're
I
gonna
don't.
say
I don't have an argument against.
You have
that.
your opinion, I have mine.
no, that's true, and somebody has to be wrong, and that looks like you.
No, it's not a
Cause-
right or
cause-
wrong.
I can't
because
ride with
it's
you on this one,
opinion.
DJ.
It's
That's fine.
opinion.
Listen,
It's
listen.
not a right or wrong thing.
No, you can't have a wrong
This
opinion.
is not a right or wrong thing, though. It's not a right or wrong.
Hold on. Never mind.
Do
That's,
you
that's
do
a
you
Jetty Kiss
do
line.
you think that Crooked or Joel could do the things that Lupe's done with these last few albums?
And I don't think that he could do what Cookie did with his last projects either.
Man, what's wrong with your
I don't
Bro.
know, but I'm finna get on Trey behind by him
nigga?
Yeah.
not taking care of his dog owner duties.
Yeah.
Get your son.
Diesel,
Diesel.
get out the show.
So I don't think like if somebody told me that he's as good as, all right, cool. If I favor,
that's
cool.
What I was
but
gonna say.
like better, like that means that
But that's
there's,
my year
there's
I said
no
it moment.
discussion to be had.
That's my yeah, I said it moment.
Okay.
Right?
And he meant it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he'll say it
yeah.
again.
Like when you said what you said about Young and May, I ain't say nothing.
Because hold on, do you disagree with that?
I didn't say I disagreed, but
No, but now I'm asking, do you
Well,
disagree?
you gotta
You
have to
said-
disagree if you go bring it up in
you
this
said
content,
she
Jay.
she's the worst.
No, I said she's the most overrated. I didn't say she's bad at all.
She's the most overrated.
Yeah, which means that people
The most
laud her.
overrated
Okay, I heard
female
it
rapper.
wrong. I heard it wrong then. I heard it wrong.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
The most
I don't think
overrated
she's a
female
bad
rapper.
rapper. I don't
Yeah,
think
I don't
she-
think she's bad either.
Since Missy Elliott.
Yeah. So like when certain things I hear, it's just kind of like it hit me wrong, like you know, and that's one of those things.
I'm not saying that I don't think highly of Joel and Crooked. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I think Lupe is better.
I don't know another rapper who technically raps better than Cricket.
Elzai.
No.
Okay.
Wait,
And I like Elzai.
no, stand on that. Stand on that. You said Elzai, stand on that.
He didn't believe. He just said that.
Oh, okay.
He
I
just
think
played-
I think it's arguable.
But
Well, argue it. Damn
do you
it.
feel strongly enough? Like, you know what? This is my stance. Like, this is the hill
No,
I'm
because
down.
I'm more I'm more versed on Crooked than I am on Elzai.
Right.
But everything I've heard from Elzai has always been very, very high in the
Yeah.
rhyme category
He's definitely
and,
that.
and the technical aspect of the rapping.
Yeah.
Like to say that nobody, if I would agree with that had I not heard Elzhi.
Okay.
And didn't you just hear it?
Oh yeah, I'm very familiar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
that dude's crazy
yeah he's live with it.
Yeah.
And everybody check out Elzhi.
for sure.
Y'all don't know.
Yeah, that project was
ELZHI.
Show.
Relatively new too. That came out not long ago.
Yeah.
Of course, we're talking to people like, never mind.
Yeah. Oh, but like man, again, like so, I can go through all of the tracks.
I don't think we're gonna go through all the tracks.
No. But okay, right. So I said that wrong. I misspoke. So yeah, I don't want to go through every track, but those kind of nights with Ed Sheeran, I was like, why is Ed Sheeran on this album, man? Like I don't like that combo.
Right.
But then I heard it and I was like, that sounds good.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it.
it wasn't
So,
forced. It
when
was
I heard it, I
cool.
liked it.
I was
man.
like,
Yeah.
it's like Ed in his bag, M in his bag, and it wasn't forced. It wasn't like that.
Exactly.
That thing when the labels
Exactly.
put you together and it sounds like real clunky. It wasn't that. It
Right.
sounded smooth.
Right.
Again, and that's a riding song. Like you can actually ride to that song.
Mhm.
It got a nice beat. You know what I mean? The whole nine.
I think this whole Eminem album
I
was
think so,
kind of
too.
cool.
It was
to
produced
Popular
right.
Whip. And yeah, I think people who went on Twitter, like Rand was saying earlier, and said that about Eminem and his music, you can't ride to it. I don't think they listened to this album.
Yeah.
Past Eminem albums,
Cause certain
yeah.
songs just hit so hard. Like
But
Yaya
this
when it
one-
came on.
There are quite a few like
I'm gonna hit hard.
real
man.
live bangers on this album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this album is jamming.
Yeah.
It's jamming.
Yeah.
Like it's
M is one of those guys you can't put into a category with other people when you want to listen to an album. Like you gotta want to listen to an Eminem album. You can't be fresh off of
OJ the Juice Man.
no.
Hey man.
I wasn't gonna say that. I'd say you can't be fresh off the Baby and then go to Eminem in your I was just listening to Baby mindset.
The Baby or Lil Baby
Either Baby.
Oh baby.
or Baby.
Yeah.
Birdman.
No,
Yeah.
no.
The Lil Baby.
We're not gonna have that conversation.
Okay.
He's not gonna fit.
So is Baby, Lil Baby, and the Baby gonna do a song together called Baby, Baby, Baby
They already did.
with the TLC sample?
Oh my God! I
No.
listened to that song on the
No.
way back to Houston a couple of nights.
They did
ago.
do a song.
Yeah, they got a song
All three
together.
of them?
No,
All three
no.
of
I was
them?
talking about the TLC.
No, Lil Baby and the Baby got a song together,
Yeah, it's
it's
heating
pretty
up right
good.
now. It's heating
Oh
up
yeah.
too.
Okay, I'm not.
but not
familiar.
with Baby.
Yeah.
See, they
Baby,
missed
Baby,
out.
Baby. Yeah,
They
that's
missed
it.
out. Missed the golden opportunity.
That was like
And then he could be on the front, man. All three of us.
that's lowbrow funny. It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
Like above knee, Oscar Mayer. If you know, you know. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
so the two joints that stood out to me, the single, Darkness,
Mhm.
the visuals, crazy.
hadn't watched it yet.
Yeah, I
Oh,
haven't watched
man,
it. I haven't
beautiful.
watched it. I haven't
Oh, I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah.
Just watch it, check it out. Like for real, he did his thing. And then Godzilla featuring Juice WRLD, R.I.P. Juice WRLD.
Yeah, I like
On the hook.
Godzilla.
Yeah,
That was another surprise.
yeah.
That song was surprisingly good.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out the
Yeah.
hook on this little engine though. You gotta play it.
Oh yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
So we're all in agreement that Eminem's new album is definitely jamming.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it. I like it a lot.
I'm just
I wanted to cover a couple more things, so I had to leave.
yeah, of course,
Um,
because you gotta skate.
I trust that everyone is enjoying the music.
What's that?
Little engine.
That's little engine.
Of the album suggest. This was meant for your listening pleasure while you are being done in.
Call this evil intent, like me in a limo. Yeah, like I shaded these windows. Smoke gray, latest momentum, but no way they can see you know. OJ, blade is a pencil. Propane, taking my cranium, coke, name, titanium temple. I almost swallowed my car. Call my Mercedes a Benzo.
me too.
Ball like a baby. Like Jay, but not Jason. Jay is in Leno. Cause I got a huge mansion. No, huge mansion. Cannon, New Manson, loose cannon, too scantless, Sue Atkins. I kinda crazy, you can't fix. I'm still the one that your parents hate. I'm in your house eating carrot cake, while I sit there and wait and I marinate. I'm irritated, you about to meet a scary fate and come home to find yourself staring straight into a fucking barrel like Sharon Tate. Race like a chancho while I narrate. Yeah, you be on the straight and narrow like a fucking arrow shape. I be on a higher plane in aerospace with so much leg room and airspace on this airplane. Unlike you, cause you're on a flight too, but it's a staircase. Now, little engine go, been go, I'm losing control. Heroin and blow, Marilyn Monroe, overdid the dose. Time to rip go, of the ending go, like a wind window. Little engine go, little engine. I am the top selling, who cares? Stop dwelling, then stop yelling. I'm not.
I'm just trying to figure out how that works.
Well, how do you do it?
Yeah. I mean, of
He
course.
was in his Venom bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Of course
saying?
you gotta be Eminem to do that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and he broke a Guinness Book of World Record for spitting the most syllables in 30 seconds at the end of Godzilla.
I don't know. Like, I need to know that he did that all in a breath.
One take.
You can't do that in a breath.
I didn't think so.
I don't think that's possible.
In one take.
Like, I don't that record. I don't think you can do that. Like,
But I don't think the record is like whether you do it in a breath or not.
I think I said one take. I meant without punching.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I guess in a breath wasn't exactly it.
Right. Yeah.
But he got to be
He
taking
had to
some
punch.
micro breaths in there somewhere to be able to rap
That's
that
like
long and
outer
that many
world
words.
breath control.
Right.
Because he didn't Busta Rhymes cheat on that one.
Yeah, he wasn't just saying, and I gotta do it.
And I gotta go, and I gotta go. Nah, nigga. Nah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Yeah, to you know, people who don't really do this.
No
yeah,
slight to Busta Rhymes.
It's something. No slight
Kinda.
to Busta Rhymes.
Kinda.
Slight to
Oh,
Busta
slight.
Rhymes.
Oh, slight.
Slight to Busta Rhymes. Because people who really do
You gonna get
this,
this slight, nigga.
people who really do this, we heard that when you did like, nah, nigga, you cheated.
yeah,
You cheated.
definitely.
You cheated with that one. That
Definitely.
one don't even count. Like, nah. But to everybody else, oh, Busta went off. Like, nah, nigga, that nigga cheated.
Yeah, he ain't really go out.
That nigga cheated. He ain't say nothing.
He did it,
He ain't say
but
nothing.
yeah.
He ain't say nothing. Twist, I'm gonna need you to come
Yeah,
claim your title.
yeah. Go find that man.
Yeah,
Don't
Twister.
come back until you
I'm gonna
find
need you to
that
claim
man.
your title.
Or Tech.
Oh yeah, take another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was going? Oh, I didn't know. What was you gonna say, DJ?
No, I was just gonna say to the people who looked at the album and said, "Man, it's 20 songs. The album's too long. It's only an hour. It's the same length
Yeah.
of time as
Hour
the
worth of
Dreamville
music.
album that came out.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
know,
listen
the
to that.
Revenge of the Dreamers. It was an hour and 4 minutes.
I didn't
This
listen to
album
that.
is the hour and 4 minutes. Like it's not that long. Like don't stop gassing.
I'm going to listen to it, but I haven't listened to it yet.
The Dreamville.
Yeah.
Yeah, they re-released it and put like 12 new tracks on it.
Oh,
Okay. Because I saw 2, and I was like,
that's a lot.
y'all just put two songs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna listen to them.
yeah. But what I was saying was the original album with only 12 songs on it. No, well, it's on whatever the length of time that the
point,
first album is the same length of time as this Eminem album.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's only
yeah.
an hour and 4 minutes. When people look at it and say, "Man, it's 20 tracks," it's not that long. Stop.
Hey, I got a question.
Shoot.
Any of y'all listening to Nick Cannon's album?
Why would I do that?
Okay. So next topic.
Orlando Brown said.
Oh
He said he
no,
fellaced him.
we ain't doing that.
He said
We ain't doing that.
Nick, you
That's
suck my
gonna
dick.
get real spicy.
You suck my dick, Nick.
Oh,
That's what he said.
Oh,
he said,
no.
Yeah,
That's
he
what he
said.
said.
It.
He did
Orlando,
say it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He said he did it dressed as a girl.
we don't need to do this. We don't.
He did it dressed as a girl.
That's what he
Yes,
said.
that's what he said.
Okay, moving on.
Transgender Nick.
Okay, I got about one more in me.
Okay, are we gonna go to the white rapper thing since we're on white rappers?
White rapper.
Oh, the white battle rapper who got punched for saying nigga.
Oh,
Wolf.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or did you have one thing other than we could skip
I mean,
over?
we can do whatever y'all want to do. I just, mine is just.
I just figured
in
since we was
case.
talking about white rapper, we can go
Well,
to
let's
that.
do that. Let's do that. Would you have punched him?
Probably not. I probably would have wanted to hear what he was gonna say with that.
DJ, would you have punched him?
I have more context, so I would have punched him. He told the dude before the battle start that I'm gonna say something in my third verse and you're gonna want to steal me. And if you don't steal me, it's not a battle. And he proceeded to, so like he put him in a position, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it had already been conversation about not saying this.
Yeah.
So he basically was trying to pull the other guy's whole cord. Like if I tell you, well, I'm gonna do this and you bet not do nothing about it. And then when it gets to that time, I do what you told me. Like, so.
It was a setup.
So now knowing this, Ran, would you have punched him?
You kind of have to.
Yeah, I'd had to lay him out.
Yeah.
Would have had to lay him
You
out.
kind of have to, man, because there's no bounce back from it.
Yeah.
It's just like what DJ just said. Like, I'm telling you what I'm gonna do to you, and you can't do nothing back.
Right.
And then, like, I'm gonna sit there and not do nothing back.
Yeah.
You gotta do something.
Yeah.
Real quick.
I don't know if it would have been like just like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of battle rap, real quick. So we talked about Lux and Daylight.
Right.
There's also a Lux and Sue Surf.
Yes.
Yeah, Sue Surf can't rap good enough.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm. Sue Surf can't rap good enough.
What the hell happened to Cassidy?
He sucks.
He went out
it's
there
not
and
that he
dropped
sucks.
old school
He
gun
does.
bars.
He just got his style is extremely dated. It's extremely dated. And for this kind of battle rap like that these dudes are doing now, like he not cut for that. Cause what they doing now is different probably from what he used to. And then they put him in the ring with Arsenal.
Yeah.
Like the most in your face, disrespectful. Like, I'm surprised ain't nobody punched Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised.
Would they have punched him if he was a white rapper?
I couldn't see myself knowing me.
Right.
I'd have definitely stole off on Arsenal.
Yeah.
I know me.
Yeah.
You ain't just finna get in my face and touch me and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
this battle ain't that serious, dog. Like, I be getting mad watching some of Arsenal's battles. Like, man, that man put all kind of hands on Cassidy.
And Blue Smoking.
Blue Smoking.
He put on the show.
Yeah,
They
I'd have put on
definitely
the
do
show too. I'd have put on the show too. Goddamn.
But I think Surf. See, because it's not just about who raps the best.
I get it.
You know what I mean? So if it was just that, and then Lex would be undefeated,
Yeah.
and he's not.
Yeah.
And like JC would be undefeated, and Rum Nitty would be
Rum
undefeated.
Nitty, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But like it's other variables and factors that you look at. And
Absolutely.
So I think Surf can definitely win. And Surf can't rap though, because that I-95
He can
I-95
rap.
freestyle.
He can
is
rap,
dope.
but he can't rap better than Lux. Come on, DJ. Come on, DJ. Surf cannot rap better than Lux.
I think he raps better than Lex. I don't think he's more lyrical than Lex.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Just rap.
All right. It's just rap. Just rap. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think he's more lyrical than Lex. I
Okay.
know, not at all. Now, in that regard, there's a gap.
Yeah.
Who's more lyrical is a gap, but you know,
speaking of fighting, segue.
Right.
So, what did you think? Did you've seen the thing with Kansas State basketball game going into a war zone?
Yeah.
Now I just watched the clip. I heard something about it,
Yeah.
and I just watched the clip.
Uh-huh.
So it looks like two players obviously had some type of rivalry that built up amongst the teams just having a rivalry.
Right.
So dude,
Hard foul.
no, it wasn't a hard foul. It was a hard block.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now he did get fouled, but it wasn't him. It was the other dude. It was a little white kid.
Right.
It was a hard block, and then he went and stood over him and said something.
Yeah. Caught that.
Now my question with that whole thing is, because I only saw that little clip, and then I saw some stuff people talking about it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what led up to that? Because you don't just get somebody back like they stole the ball from you and you go block it. Like, you don't go that far.
Yeah.
At least I don't think it would.
So let me just say this one thing.
How big is that rivalry is what I'm saying.
Let me say this because it's time for me to wrap it up.
All right.
So when I see these young dudes out here fighting like that, y'all know what that make me realize?
What's that?
I ain't about that life no more. I can't fight these young niggas, man.
I want to fight these old niggas.
I can't fight. Rand, I got a bad knee. Like,
You.
my knee, Rand, I can't be fighting these young niggas, man.
Yeah.
That's all that make me realize. It's like, yeah,
My bad.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm out.
Let's talk about this. We supposed to be brothers, you know? Yeah, man. Hey, man. These young, even like I be messing with my son. You know, my son, he at that age now. He got that young nigga energy.
Yeah.
We play ball like, damn, this nigga got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Damn, you can jump high.
You gonna lose the win part of that fight. Yeah.
I be on my cardio and stuff, you know. But like, man, this nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to overpower this nigga.
And quick too.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's my only.
Gotta get this over
Yeah,
with.
because if this go down the stamina,
You
I'm
gotta
finna
get 'em
lose.
out.
I'm gonna catch a Charlie horse or something. It's going
I'm over here flexing my knee right now.
real.
Can't come down the
Man,
stamina.
I see these young niggas. I'm like, yeah, I ain't got it no more.
Yeah.
I be having some of these young cats be wanting me to play basketball with them. I
For real?
decline.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be able to do
Two days
it.
over with, huh?
We ain't gonna play around the world. You know, we'll play around the world.
You gonna shoot around? No, you gonna shoot around?
Man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit up here and play tough guy or nothing. Hey, I ain't got it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel you.
Not like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you run up, you still gonna get what I got, but yeah.
But about the fight, man, like,
Yeah.
it was very unnecessary because the game was like Kansas had won the game. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
so when the
Like
dude
30
did
points.
the little move at the end to get the steal, you let them have that.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing will be said bad about you because you let them get those little 2 points instead of being a 22-point win. It'd have been a 20-point win.
Yeah.
So you get the monster block. Act like you've been there before.
All right.
Walk away.
All right.
You still over the dude. You can't do that. Like, cause you calling unknowingly.
Yeah, like I said, he
you're
was
calling
gonna,
his
he was
manhood
gonna
into
get the
question.
yeah, he was gonna get the tech.
Definitely.
He was gonna get the tech for doing it. It's like that don't help nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then in the course of the fight, he ended up picking up a chair. You can't do that.
No. This is not
Yeah.
the WWE, sir.
Right. This is exactly what I said.
This is not WWE, sir.
So he was
You cannot do
suspended for
that.
12 games.
And it was one of them little light stools too, foldable stools. Like you wasn't gonna do no real damage anyway.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah.
I'm just
You ain't
talking.
gonna be able to do it.
it's. I hate it because I know the way people gonna look at it. It's like these little black kids out there don't know how to behave.
Yeah, that's another thought that crossed my mind. I'm like, yeah, they not exactly helping to push forward people's perception of young
Sure.
black people.
Yeah.
You know,
Because they're definitely gonna use that and take it out of context
right?
and take this to mean this is how we all behave when faced with adversity and
Yeah.
not knowing how to de-escalate a situation. And
Yeah,
all of that
listening to the
foolishness.
commentators, it felt like it was going that way.
Oh, it definitely was. Because as soon as it was over, they was like, this mars their victory, and
Right,
they was
right,
already trending that way. Like, okay, let's blow this story up. Let's have the hot takes and the quotable lines that they'll use when describing this story. They'll be, as said by such and such. Like, I don't like all of that.
All right, I got my text, y'all. I got to cut. But before I do, I got a request of y'all.
Yeah.
I just want to hear you guys' real quick. I want to hear you guys' either albums you anticipate for this year
Okay.
or projects you would like to see this year.
Okay, so R&B, I like to hear. Okay, I have 3. 2 of them are very typical of me. I want to hear a Tamia album. I want to hear a new Tamia. I want to hear a new Babyface album. Well, actually, all 3, because I want to hear a new Bruno Mars album too. I think it's time for Bruno to drop another album. The last album came out at 16, 17, somewhere up in
It
there.
was like 17.
Yeah, so it's time
yeah.
for another one.
Yeah.
Hip hop, I know I got a Royce album coming, so I don't have to anticipate that. So that's the only reason
All right.
he won't be named. I want to hear new music from what's the name of that group when they get together? Dang, I can't think of it. Anyway, I'll come back to that. But I also want to hear something from Jay.
Which one?
Jay-Z. There's only one Jay. Everybody else don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So I want to hear a new album.
Kind
from
of
him.
close to home.
Yeah, ain't no other J's, man. We ain't gonna play nobody else on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm doubling down. Yeah, since Lupe rap better than my guys, ain't no other J.
Golly.
Touche, my nigga.
Nah, of course, man. You already know
Nah, I
what
got
it is.
you, I
J.
got you.
Dot,
I'm
A.
messing
Dot.
with you.
You know what I mean? So, but I want to hear something new from Jay-Z. I want to hear something from Kendrick. I'm not a Kendrick guy,
Yeah,
but he's
okay.
been away from a while. I feel like you'll get some good feeling music, and I know he has a lot of emotions about what went on with Nip.
Nip,
Like, you know what I
yeah.
mean? So I know
Yeah.
hopefully we can get something that's like real and sounds like real good. And
definitely.
also, it's one more person that I would like to hear an album from as far as hip hop is concerned, and this is the one that y'all can go see coming. I mean, it ain't nobody bad, but like y'all hear me talk about this guy a lot. I want to hear a new album this year from Mystic. He ain't dropped nothing since he been
Okay.
out. So,
Okay. Nah, Mystical a legend. He's a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mystical.
Mystical a legend.
Mystical.
All right, Ran.
what you got?
We getting a new
That's-
Royce.
Yeah, 'cause that was my go-to.
Yeah, we getting Royce.
That's rough. Now, because now I gotta say half the shit he said.
Okay, well, just say half the shit he
Oh.
said and just we get it.
I want to know why Jay-Z ain't cut his hair yet.
He said
Yeah,
he
I know.
wasn't gonna cut it until he finished his album.
I know.
Well, he
I
apparently
know.
ain't finished the album.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I want to hear what's caused what the reason why his hair is so long. What
wanna-
is gonna finally come out of that?
I want to hear 50-year-old Jay.
Cause he gonna get 50-year-old.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. I
Yeah.
want to hear a
He out here
dope,
looking like Lenny Kravitz.
a dope 50-year-old rapper. Like, yeah,
I want to hear the.
ain't him about 50?
He probably
Close.
40.
He in his late 40s for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still better than everybody. Like that's crazy.
I'm trying to think like who else. I want to hear the next big artist from Houston like really go. Really go. Propane just dropped too. I ain't really get. I listened to it a little bit, but I ain't really get to digest it. But it was good from what I heard.
Yeah, Propane always good for
But,
a big project.
Yeah.
I do want to hear Megan drop an album.
Nah, I don't.
I do.
I don't.
Though. She got to drop an album, like an actual body of work. I do.
I mean, she do, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm cool on it.
It's gonna be good for whatever it is.
Nah.
Why all the Megan backlash?
Okay, so I got love for Megan, but I just none of her projects have moved me.
You ain't
None
like
of
Tina Snow?
Nah,
Really?
none of her projects have moved me.
I like Tina Snow.
I'm not really.
I couldn't tell you much about it.
Yeah,
I don't know what the one is that I actually listen to.
What are you anticipating, sir?
definitely anticipating Hova. I definitely got to hit 50-year-old Jigga Man.
Yeah.
I want to hear some new music from Twista.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear new music from Twista. As far as the R&B side, Tyrese, definitely.
Really?
Definitely. I want to hear some new Tyrese.
You
Hopefully,
don't want to hear no Black Tie?
no, I want to hear Tyrese. I want to hear Tyrese.
Marshall's 47.
And you know who else I would like to see like do a proper project, and it's probably not gonna happen, but I just always thought he was really dope. Petey Crack.
Yeah.
I would love to hear a proper Petey Crack album. And I know that's probably not gonna happen, but
Petey Crack's nice though.
he
Yeah,
was
that's a
always super
good
dope.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's definitely a good one.
yeah,
I think he was too much for what they had over there.
yeah.
That old Rockefeller thing was just like they were way too loaded up.
And I'm with you on Tamia too.
Yeah.
I would be happy with a Tamia project as well.
Yeah, they'll be here in concert in a few weeks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope.
Yep.
So with that said, man, I gotta go get my son.
Yep.
I got a couple of talking points for next week too. We gotta get into the whole
For sure.
Grammy thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the Grammys is this weekend too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I probably ain't gonna watch it and be real.
Somebody gonna have to film me.
I never watch it.
I won't watch it.
Okay, well
I'll
then.
catch the highlights. I'll follow it on Twitter.
There we go.
I'm not excited.
There we go. But before I go, y'all can find me on Instagram and Twitter at jyoung713. Don't even bother looking for me on Facebook because I don't really do that.
So it's for old people.
Yeah. But other than that, I'll see y'all next week. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. At yeahisaiditpod@gmail.com. That's yeahisaiditpod@gmail.com. If you have any questions, complaints, cares, concerns for me and my co-hosts
and constituents.
please drop us a line. Let us know what it is that you think and or feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we got the music thing, the music that we're anticipating. Like I said, we got the Grammys coming up. Not really big on the Grammys. It's going to happen, and then I have commentary based off what we hear. And what else is coming up? Oh.
Super Bowl. Did I? Okay. Yeah, I'm in there. I forgot to turn that other mic off. But anyway, yeah, Super Bowl coming up. Did we already talk about that a little bit?
We mentioned it, like that we don't really get into.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to watch. It's still a thing.
Right. Yeah, it's an event.
Black House Gang.
Yeah.
So you was talking about, like, the halftime. Who going to be on the halftime show?
Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. And it's in
Did they take
Miami.
the Safeway out this time?
Of course they did. Picked two huge international stars.
They went with a Latin feel.
Yeah,
On purpose?
100%.
Who did it last year? Bruno Mars and...
Nah, Bruno was a couple years back. So that way you can make it white. You can't say it's a white thing.
Aerosmith?
Or like U2 or something. Oh, no. Adam Levine. Them.
Oh,
Maroon
yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So... I
Yeah. If you put the Miami artist on there, Trick Daddy, he don't have no songs that you can sing.
Right.
Like, he just don't, like, again, it's not, and I love Trick. Trina don't have no song you gonna sing.
No. It's a family
Yeah.
show.
Right. So DJ Khaled doesn't do anything except for talk.
Yeah. We the best.
Right. So if you do anything, you're gonna have Flo Rida, whose audience is the same as Pitbull's audience.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, what about Pitbull?
Right. So now you back to the whole Latin thing. Which you already got with J-Lo and Shakira. Like, so. Yeah.
I'm trying not to say nothing dirty right now, man.
It's gonna be sexy.
I'm trying
A whole
to.
lot of hips, nice butt, all of that. It's gonna be there. Yeah. It's gonna be a sexy Super Bowl halftime, I'll tell you that much.
If it ain't nothing else.
If it ain't nothing else. Yeah. And both of those people know how to put on the show.
Yeah.
Like large pyrotechnics and all of that stuff. Yeah, they're gonna do what they do.
You know that hips don't lie.
Yeah. I see what you did there. Yeah.
Oh snap!
So that's gonna be live.
So you do you get into the Super Bowl halftime show? Like, do you look forward to it?
No,
No.
not since I was a kid. And then after that, if it's an artist that I like, and then I'm into it. Other than
You'll
that,
never want to
like,
watch just to see, even if it's not somebody you're heavily into, to see how they would do it.
Nah, cause we got YouTube. I'll just check it out later.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, like that's that's
Yeah,
the
well,
downside of anything. Like
there it is.
I'll just sit back, and if it makes enough noise, and then I want to check it out. Like I want it to be something surrounding this, like because I'm already not intrigued enough
Forgot about that.
by the artist being there, so it's like we'll see what happens. And if they create enough groundswell, then I'll be like, oh yeah, let's check that out. Other than that, how do you feel about the artist?
I want to see how they come in. Like the artist itself, like I'm not moved by the artist. I know it's gonna be a good show because of who the artists are.
Yeah.
But I think every time they put the Super Bowl together, they're trying to make the biggest show they can out of it. Yeah. So they're always gonna have a good show. Yeah. It's just a matter of what artists, not what artists, what style of music, they're bringing to it.
Oh, I know who I didn't mention, Rick Ross. Rick Ross have some songs that could play. Yeah, and he's pretty but like, the thing about Rick Ross is he doesn't have any appeal outside of hip hop.
He doesn't.
Like, cause the idea of how big he is way big. Like his image is way bigger than his actual impact. Like it's not
his impact isn't really an impact.
Yeah,
it's a footprint.
Yeah,
it's something.
Yeah, he definitely doing something right. But like the impact that it appears that he has, like that's not real.
Speaking of impact, being that we're in Houston, there's a whole genre of music that was created here that had a large impact on the way our culture is perceived.
Yes.
When it comes to his hip hop thing.
Yeah.
One person specifically,
right, by
the name of DJ Screw. And I've watched a little bit of the trailer that I've come across on Instagram, and I noticed it's an IO visual.
Well,
shout out to Young Chill.
Young Chillarooski, man.
What it dooski, man. That man is making some incredible strides in his career.
Yeah. He doing his thing for sure.
Like, golly, bro. Let's show you what Focus can do for you.
Yeah.
Because he did everything right.
Yeah, man. Because what he did right was he just didn't quit. That's the thing.
That man had a passion for creating, man.
Yeah, but like
it's more to it,
no, what I'm saying is like, no. But like, so this is what I don't want people to ever get lost in the messaging, right? He didn't quit.
Of course.
Like the stick to itness that cause I have a passion for creating, but like it didn't drive me to continue on that path regardless of how it feels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause they say like commitment is doing something long after the feeling in which you set it in is gone. Like
right.
That's when you're committed to it. And that's what he was. So I'm giving him props for not only his creativity, cause that's a gift, but if you don't use it, it's whatever. But he used it and he let that drive him to continue. And then like to even reinvent himself. Cause like people just knew him as one way.
Yeah.
And then so when I heard of Chill was a producer rapper.
Right.
Chill turned himself into a great producer though. Like he didn't care enough because the passion was to create, like you said. It wasn't to be known as a producer and a rapper. It was just to create. And he drove that to make him a great producer, and he drove that. I mean, and he used that to drive him to continue to create in different ways, and that's how we got I just call it IO visual.
IO.
Yeah, IO visual. It's dope. Shout out to Chill.
Yeah, man. So the talk that I came across, a guy mentioned that there are people who are upset about the way the city's being portrayed with the resurgence of the North Side South Side beef,
Uh-huh.
or the idea of a resurgence of the North Side South Side beef because of it being portrayed in this movie. I don't know if I feel like that's gonna be a thing, because I think that what the project would have to be, what the movie would have to be, is largely based on drama between the two sides of town for that to be an issue. Like if it's a bio about DJ Screw and his passion for music and how it became what it was, then that's just a small sideline piece of the story.
Right.
It's going to be part of what makes the movie dramatic.
Right. Yeah.
But it's not going to be the thing in the movie.
Right.
But I don't know how far they're going with it or how people perceive it. Because for people to look at it at the trailer, and like I saw the dude posted the question, and it had like 70 comments or some shit, and I'm looking like, damn, bro.
I get how somebody could feel that way though. Thinking back to the trailer, because if you think about it, in the trailer, how much do they talk about music?
I'd have to look back at it, because it just seemed like, you're right, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so. Because to me, it just seemed like it was just a small part of it. But maybe it was a bigger part than I pictured, because I wasn't thinking that way. I was just thinking, oh, shit, they doing a movie. Oh, shit, Chill doing a movie.
Yeah. Right. So your excitement level is like, oh, this is my guy. And it's a movie about something I think, oh, this is dope. Right? So, yeah. Because my concern is that the people who didn't live through that era, who don't really know, because it's not something that you talk about. Like, you don't tell your kids about, hey, look, back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a real thing, right? So, the concern would be is that people who didn't live it will see it and feel like, yeah, we don't fool with them, and then that whole, like, I do have a legitimate concern about that. I don't think that's what the movie's gonna be focused on though. And I think it's necessary when you're telling a story, so you understand why certain things happened and didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because it
like,
was
you can't tell that story without that.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, man, I hope people don't focus on it like that, because I don't think that's what it is. But I guess we have to wait and see. But I don't think it takes much. I don't think it don't take a whole lot for ignorance to work itself up.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. It's like, if we keep the main thing, focus on, like, you know, what he did, the impact that he had, and the fact that a lot of talent came from that grouping. Like, a lot of impact was made not only in our city but abroad, and like there's a staple of the way music sounded and the way it was recorded from Robert Davis's ear. You know what I mean? And just because, like, if you think about it, he really could have just been the DJ who just did screw music. He didn't have to invite anybody into that and make them part, because it was actually kind of like taking his shine, which proves like his greatness, that he wasn't even concerned about that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because you could introduce somebody and they can overtake what it is that you do, but that didn't happen. So I think it shows his selflessness.
What? It was some real old school stuff going on, and we didn't realize it. How, like, when you had Run DMC,
right? I know exactly where you're going.
Run DMC would rap about Jam Master Jay, so you had to know Jam Master Jay.
Yeah.
Like, Salt and Pepper was the group.
Yeah.
But you knew Spinderella as part of the group. Like, you didn't see Salt and Pepper and not Spinderella be like in the middle. Like, that was instrumental.
Yeah.
And arguably one of the greatest DJs ever, DJ Jazzy Jeff. It's like,
his name goes first.
Yeah.
It's DJ Jazzy Jeff.
So did Eric B.
But I'm saying, like, it's like because that's how it started though. It was the only reason the MC came on was to tell people how great the DJ was. Like, that was the start of that whole thing.
Yeah, and
then,
that was the thing that I was getting to with the Screwed Up Click. Like, they brought that back.
Yeah, really. Yeah,
they brought that back, because it was never just about the rapper.
Yeah.
It always went back to being with Screw.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that I lament about the whole situation is that there wasn't Screw Records. Meaning like everybody under that umbrella. Like it was so many branches off of that tree and it went over here and over there. Like if you look at the main guys, Pokey was Chevis.
Yeah.
So Pat was Wreck Shop.
Yeah.
Kiki was
Jam Down.
Jam Down. Then there's Blackheart with ESG, Blackhearted.
That was his thing, though, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not.
Yeah, but the point is that it was all divided up.
Yeah.
If they would have all been under that one umbrella, Screwed Up Records with Screw before he met his demise, like if they were all under that umbrella doing that thing, pushing that, it would have been even bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
If they'd have figured that part out.
right.
But yeah, man, I, all in all, I'm looking forward to it, man. I want to see how it comes together with the actual story from a time period that
Yeah.
I was close enough to
Very
be able to
familiar with.
recollect.
Yes. That's something else that it's like when they tell this story, we're gonna know what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't wanna watch the movie with that critical eye. I just want to
Just enjoy the movie.
Suspend disbelief and just enjoy the movie. You know what I mean? But I know being here, being from here, being very involved in music, I know the conversation is gonna come. You know what I'm
It
saying?
definitely is. There's no way around it.
And I want to be in the right mind space to like give props to Chill for doing what he does because ain't nobody else got there and did it for whatever
Right.
reason. And he's been trying to do this. Like this is he's been wanting to do that project. So I think that's really dope. And you can't tell anybody else's story and please everybody. Somebody gonna be upset because
It's gonna be a
someone
problem.
said, you know, and you can't like. So I don't want to. I want to just enjoy the movie because I have a problem with the fact that, and I was just saying this about how people were slandering the Tyler Perry movie. It's like
The Fallen, what was it? Fall from Grace?
Yeah, Fall from Grace. Yeah, and it's just like you niggas ain't never happy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This is it. This is what I took all those ass whippings for. I had a dream.
yeah. So like
That must have been one of the funniest Boondocks
Oh, yeah.
episode when Martin Luther King
Yeah.
came back.
Yeah.
This what I took all those ass whippings for.
yeah,
That shit was incredible.
yeah. Aaron Magruder's a genius, man.
Man, they pulled the rug out from under him, man.
I thought he just signed on to do some new ones though.
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't
think
know,
it
but
was
they
like
took the wind out the sail though, man, by trying to change up his way of doing it, man, trying to force him to, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. They was trying to milk it.
As they do.
Yeah,
You know.
that's the game.
Yeah. But like, again, man, I'm looking forward to seeing the movie, and I don't want to be one of those complaining people. I want to be able to watch it and enjoy it. I want people to, if you're gonna, I'm not saying that you have to support everything that black people do, and you have to love it. I'm not saying that. You can have your opinion, but don't be such a critic. Like, these people turn into full-on movie critics. I'm like, they're
Yeah.
talking about the cinematography and everything. I'm like, I didn't know you knew what that was.
Men on film.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. Well, shoot, man. I think we covered all the bases on this one.
Yeah.
Man.
We're gonna be back at it next week. Should be fully loaded.
Yeah,
plus
we
one.
we gonna have a full deck. We should have a full deck next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But shoot, that's what's happening, man. Jay had to shout out to Jay. Jay had to skirt out real quick.
Yep. Parental duties call.
Yeah. Humvee's trying to make way for next week.
Yep.
You know, Big Country had a little thing he had to take care of, you know, with the family.
Shout out to country.
So
Shout out to Hunt V. Shout out to Jay. He was here. You know, y'all heard him earlier, but
we
do his
got the
job.
ball rolling though.
yeah, and we back at it.
Like a crack at it.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. I'm on the FB. That's Facebook.
For the uninitiated.
As Ill Ran. And I'm on the IG. That's Instagram.
Yeah.
Also as Ill Ran. And sometimes, and I need to do it a little bit more often, but just sometimes, I'm on the Twitter.
Why?
Because I be twittering.
Twitter paid it.
As ill_ran_is_back. And DJ the DJ.
Don't find me. I'll find you.
You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast. Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Hi. Me and Diesel Rock.